Welcome back. Sun setting around the region as temperatures are starting to dip back into the upper 70s. A few clouds beginning to move in from the north tied to that cold front. You can actually see a little bit of that shower activity starting to lurk just outside of the region. Spalding, Henry counties could see that moving into Butts County here very shortly. So there is still that 10% odd for showers as this front moves into the area. Mainly the northern counties with a chance for that. I doubt that these showers are going to hold themselves together very long as this front moves into the area. Got down to 38 degrees this morning. Definitely was a chillier than expected start. We did get to where we were expecting this afternoon. Above average by 5 degrees. There's your high of 82, whereas our low is, 13 below the normal. So it was definitely a chilly start of the day. And that encourages me to again go pretty aggressive on the overnight low for tonight. You see here will largely be camped in the 60s through the evening, and this goes down to the low 50s by the sunrise tomorrow. I'm gonna knock 4 more degrees off that. I'm going 48 for our low tonight. I know the wind has shifted out of the southwest. Well, it's going to become northwesterly again tonight as that front rolls in. It's not a full blanket of clouds as this front comes in. The moisture return hasn't been there, so I think we're largely going to be in the upper 40s in our northern counties and more towards the low to mid 50s as you go further south. I do not believe making it 48 will be our chilly spot. I don't think it was the cold spot last night at 38, which again was a colder than expected night/morning into today. So the front coming in pretty dry overall. There's just not been enough time for the moisture return. Tomorrow the wind will be out of the northwest, low to mid highs in the 70s, and then we are expecting northerly winds on Thursday, mid to upper 70s for the highs, and then we'll probably again mid to upper 70s on Friday with that wind out of the north-northeast. It should start to become a little more easterly heading into the weekend. You do see these clouds starting to head our direction, but we should still keep it pretty sunny on Friday and Saturday. It's by Sunday that we will likely see some more cloud cover move in. Trying to make heads or tails of what Melissa's going to do right now is dang near impossible. When you see a round ball like this, it basically means the NHC is like, yep, we don't know where this goes. It could go west, it could go north, it could go east. What you do not want to see here in the U.S., we do not want to see is this thing cross Cuba. If it goes north and crosses Cuba towards the Bahamas, that opens up a can of worms that we'd rather not deal with as we end October and head into November. Friendly reminder, hurricane season goes through November 30th, and we've definitely seen more late season activity in recent years than in years prior. Now, as for that cold front, or I mentioned, it's going to bring in a little bit of cloud cover, and I can't rule out that we won't get a shower. Again, if we're going to see that, it'll be our northernmost counties, but definitely not going to sustain any showers into the southern counties. We'll wake up tomorrow, upper 40s, lower 50s, low to mid 70s in the afternoon, accompanied by northwest winds. And then tomorrow night, we'll discuss the low temperature tomorrow night when we do get there. But I hope that these numbers here update some, because these might be undershooting it by close to 10 degrees. And you'll see that coming up in 10 seconds on your extended forecast. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So there's my forecast low for Wednesday night, Thursday morning, 38. That would tie it with earlier today. I think we'll be in the upper 30s a couple times before the end of the work week. Over the weekend, Saturday looking nice. Sunday will feature storms in the afternoon and the evening. We'll see that rain carry into Monday, and hopefully that will help at least some with our drought conditions.